reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Then Jesus spoke to the crowds and to his disciples, saying, "The scribes and the Pharisees have taken their seat on the chair of Moses. Therefore, do and observe all things whatsoever they tell you, but do not follow their example. For they preach, but they do not practice. They tie up heavy burdens and lay them on people's shoulders, but they will not lift a finger to move them. All their works are performed to be seen. They widen their phylacteries and lengthen their tassels. They love places of honor at banquets, seats of honor in synagogues, greetings in marketplaces, and the salutation, 'Rabbi.' As for you, do not be called Rabbi. You have but one teacher, and you are all brothers. Call no one on earth your father. You have but one Father in heaven. Do not be called Master. You have but one Master, the Messiah." The Gospel of the Lord.
Today, we in the Pauline family are celebrating the solemnity of Jesus, Divine Master, the way, truth, and life. Every year, on the last Sunday of October, we honor and celebrate Jesus, Divine Master, as the sole way to the Father, the only truth to be told, and the perfect life to be lived. Instead of the Gospel on the 31st Sunday in Ordinary Time, we use the Gospel proper to the solemnity of Jesus, Divine Master, as the reference of our reflection. The Gospel is taken from Matthew chapter 23, verses 1 to 12. In a world overflowing with information and plenteous voices, each one is challenged and invited to decipher and discern well which ones are authentic and which ones are fake. Now that the national elections is forthcoming, we are starting to experience the many voices that try to dissuade us from truth. Many are trying to offer a quality of leadership that is counterfeit to true leadership. Some would even confuse us so we could no longer see the truth. In Matthew chapter 23, verses 11 to 12, Jesus told these words to the crowd and his disciples, "The greatest one among you must be your servant. Whoever makes himself great will be humble, and whoever humbles himself will be made great." This is the standard of the quality of the leadership of Jesus, the Divine Master, the exact opposite set by leaders and masters of this world. Many may say, this is quite a tall order to follow and incarnate. Yet this is what he desires from us, an imperative to each and every person. In the Gospel, Jesus also spoke to the teachers of the law and the Pharisees, though indirectly. He is trying to dare them, challenging them to examine their conscience and their hearts because of the way they live and treat others. If we are honest enough, we can also spot our Pharisaic tendencies. Countless times happened that even the way we present the moral truth to others is burdensome. In one of the teachings of Saint Alphonsus Liguori, he said that if the truth is not redemptive, then it is not the truth. He meant that the truth should always be salvific and help to redeem the person, because Jesus, who is the truth, is also the Savior. It makes us realize that as Christians, we should examine our lives regularly based on the life of Jesus as the only truth to be told. We also ask ourselves, are we living a truly Christian life as exemplified in Jesus as the perfect life to be lived? And do we always follow Jesus, who is the sole way to the Father? A happy celebration of the solemnity of Jesus Master to one and all.